Hey guys, this is Max again. Glad you're with us. I want to talk to you guys today about this, the way I feel about the civil unrest, the WTHF, worst case scenario. Um, there's going to be a lot of stuff going down when that happens. If the grid goes down, power outage, your local Walmarts, they'll probably get hit within a few hours. Uh, Now, we're talking about something that's going to happen in a matter of a few days once the people see that it's civil unrest. I feel like within a few days, your Walmarts are going to be looted, your gas pumps is going to be looted. I feel like that the sheriff's department or the police department is going to try to maintain order, which that won't happen. I feel like if it gets that bad, you better hope you're preppers like me and my family is. You better hope that you got something to barter with, because I feel like your cash ain't gonna get it. I feel like, yeah, maybe gold and silver, but if you barters like we are, we can't go out and buy some silver or gold coins. So we would have to barter with other things like food, for instance, water, or some type of weapon or some sort. I feel like that you need to have you a group of people that you can depend on. I feel like some of these people in your group may not be your family members. Maybe you have a real close knit family that you can have a group like this. Maybe there's some people that don't have a close knit family. Maybe they live in different states, so maybe their family members can't be there to help them. So what I feel like in my heart is that you need to have you a close knit group. I feel like the groups need to consist of someone that knows how to build and make things, somebody that's good in survival situations. If you have to bug out, I feel like that you need to stay bugged in as long as you can. I think you should have plans put together. If you have to bug out, you need to have the ultimate routes, which way you're going, when you're going to meet, who you're going to meet up with. I feel like you need cashier between your home and your location where you're going. That's going to be real critical. There may be roadblocks where you have to abandon your vehicle. Some of your gear gets abandoned. So along your route, you need to plan where you can put some cashier cases at and resupply to get you to your location. I feel like in your group, you're going to need stuff to barter with. I feel like you're going to need people. I call them slick tongue people. The reason I call that is you can have a guy that he might be an accountant out here in the world, but if you coming along a road and he's wanting to take up and say, hey, let me talk to these guys, I'm a good businessman. That guy might be good in the corporate offices in a corporate office, but he may not be good. Street smarts is the guy with the slick tongue. A guy with a slick tongue can wheel and deal and trade, and people feel at ease with this guy that is trying to talk. Hey, let us pass. We got some gear when we come back through this way. We'll, bring a little extra back for you because you let us pass, or we don't want no hard feelings. This is our group, and we're going on. I feel like you need a good person, a good chef that can cook under pressure, cook with small fires that don't put out much light and much signal. I think you need to have as much as gear you can have at your primary location that you get to. It's hard with the economy like it is today, as far as prepping and putting back things to have. I seen a real good video by Chance Sanders. If you haven't seen Chance Sanders' video, I don't have the information with me. I just thought about it here in my head, but Maybe I could drop that information in the next video I do. But he has a real good urban survival type deal about the way he goes and put out cashier cases and have different stuff in different locations. But you know, prepping, getting ready for any urban collapse or urban survival or civil unrest or whatever, you got to prepare. Just like you prepare a school exam or a workplace where you go and work, you have to learn your equipment, how to tear down a piece of equipment and rebuild it. Whatever your job is, they got you in your position because you were trained in that. It's the same way, guys. You have to be trained. You have to have mindset in how to prep and why you should be prepping. I look at it like this, and I know maybe some of you guys this looks at my videos. When I say this, you may say he's total wrong. You know, it's my opinion, and my opinion is like this. I got two ways of looking at this. Number one, do you believe in the Bible? Do you believe in the Lord? Some people do, some people don't. I feel like you're your own man, you're your own woman. You believe in whatever you want to believe in. But it's like this. If I believe in the Lord and Jesus Christ comes back to save us, I done what I was supposed to do. I believed in him. I followed him. I went down the guidelines, and I'm off to heaven. But get this: if you don't believe in Jesus Christ and you don't follow in His words, and He comes and you're not ready, guess where you're going? Straight to hell. So I take my survival and my prepping real serious. If you don't think we're going to have an economic collapse, a civil unrest, and you don't do nothing about it, y'all can say, them preppers are crazy. They stocking up all the guns and they stocking up all the ammunition and the food. Well, guess what, guys? If we don't have a civil unrest and we don't have a world go to shit situation, I'm out of nothing. A few dollars every week. My wife, she'd pick up a few cans of beans or a few bags of dry beans and a few cans of meat, and we stack it back. We rotate it out. A few cases of water, we rotate that out. We're still eating it. If nothing never happens and my wife's rotating all this food out, my kids eat it and enjoy it, really, all I'm doing is got a big food pantry. A big gas container out there full of fuel that when the gas is going up to $4 and $5 a gallon, we can just pull up out there and fill our tanks up, and we're off riding to wherever we want to go with our gas that we stored up. Water stored up. We drink a lot of water at home, so we just rotate this out. My point is, guys, if you're prepared and it happens, you're good to go. But if it happens and you're not prepared, you're in a world of shit. Get prepared, guys. It's not going to hurt you to put a few cans of extra in your pantry. It's not going to help you to get an old school bag that your kids, if you like my kids, they about every 3 months they want a different book bag because the generation today, they have to keep up with times and the fashion, you see. So you take them book bags and you fill it full of gear. Me and my wife go to Walmart, and they have these boxes now set up in front with all types of medicine, cough medicine, headache medicine, just different varieties in the thing for 88 cents. We get 4 or 5 bottles of 4 or 5 packages about every week we go. A lot of it's sinus medicine. In the state I live in, sinus people has real bad sinus. So my kids have sinus, and I have sinus. My wife has sinus. So we're just rotating this medicine out. So we ain't really hurting nothing. Get prepared. Get to the range. Get you a weapon. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. A lot of people don't like guns because a lot of killing's going on. I respect that. I have a sister that is really terrified, and she has her reasons why she's really terrified of weapons. And I'm not going to get into all that. But the strongest people and the people that will survive when the worst case scenario happens is going to be the ones with the most guns and the most ammo. People tell me, well, you need extra passports and extra driving license and extra social security card. For what? For what? You ain't going to need that. You planning to run to another country? Flee to another country? Go right ahead. If we're having a bad deal here, they probably having a worse deal over there. I'm going to stick with my country because I love my country. What I will be prepared with is ammos and weapons to protect my family in any case worst scenario. And I will have a location where I can meet up with the bestest friends that I trust with my wife, my kids' life. Well, I will protect their wives and kids' life. Because at the end, the stronger people will prevail. You remember that. When the shit goes down, the only thing that's going to be between you and reality is a way to protect your family and kids. No questions asked. These people you won't be able to talk to. These people, if it gets that bad, these people you won't be able to talk to. You're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to stand firm with your group. Or they will take everything you got if they don't kill you and take it anyway. Will not be, no, hey, let's go out there and take a few of the neighbors' groceries today, and tomorrow we hit the next door neighbor's stuff and get their stuff. They going to be thinking the same way you thinking. Well, here comes some boys. They come to get our stuff. They're going to try to protect what's theirs. If not, they're going to be trying to steal what's yours. So be prepared, guys, because it's coming. Like I said, this has been Max from Maximum Survivalist. That's my beliefs and what's going to happen. If it don't happen, we just keep rotating our stuff out. If it does happen, we're going to be a little bit more prepared than some people. And guess what? I'm probably going to have a lot of kin people. I already have a lot of kin people tell me that I'm crazy about this prepping deal anyway. Good and fine, but they won't knock at my door. That's where you're going to have to stand strong at. Your friends and the buddies that tell you that you're crazy for prepping and getting ready for civil unrest. What I'm trying to say, guys, is all these people that's not ready to prep with you, prep for you, and go through some of the stuff we have to go through to train and be ready for civil unrest or worst case scenarios, they're not coming in. They're not coming in. I don't care. They can stay out there with the other hoodlums. They ain't coming in. So get you a good group of guys. Get guys you can trust. Get you some good gear. Get you some good weapons. Get you plenty of ammunition, because you're going to need plenty of ammunition. That's just the bottom line. Let's hope we don't never get to that. Let's hope American people, the president that's, in the future, that's going to be able to stop all this. Maybe it won't never happen. But if it is going to happen, be prepared. Be ready to fight. This has been Max from Maximum Survivalist. Always remember to be careful. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please share your videos. Please share your comments. Thank you, and God bless America.